All right, bro. Before we begin, they can't see it, but here is your copy of Kirby Air Riders back.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Set it right there.
All right, cool.
I set it back down to where he had it.
Yeah, that's pretty much why I wanted to do this episode, was just to talk about racing games. And I guess what makes a good one, because I think that one missed the mark.
Maybe I'm missing something. Because so many people are like, dude, Kirby Air Riders is incredible.
Dude.
And then you play it and you go, oh, hey, man, it's not.
So Ash and I, we played through the solo mode. We got to the credits, and we skipped over cinematic cutscenes that it had.
Oh, that's boring.
And it was talking about how the planet blew up, but was making these machines. The whole story was just talking about how Kirby got carts. But they're not called carts, they're called machines. And we're like, this is not, we get it. We're already racing.
Yeah.
That should have been a 2-minute cinematic at the beginning of the game, not every time you get a chapter.
Yeah. I didn't play enough of Kirby. I played the 1.5-hour fucking tutorial.
Yeah.
And that's not an exaggeration.
Yeah, and we made it through just a part of the tutorial. Because it was hey, you need 11 checkpoints to know how to race, but then you need to learn about the other modes. And I'm like, we're just going to race.
Yeah. I think the biggest problem with Kirby, I think it's something that racing games, I think most games should do, is I shouldn't have to be like, oh, dude, you want to play some Kirby Air Riders tonight? And you're like, oh, I've never played it. And I just be like, all right, dude, well, you have to do the tutorial.
Yeah.
I cannot sit down and just be explain that game to somebody.
Yeah, and it's every time I play a racing game, a Nintendo racing game, I compare it to Mario Kart. And this one could not have been more different. Because the carts in Mario Kart, they don't matter. Some will give you hey, this one drifts a little better.
I feel like they only matter on 200cc, which doesn't matter anymore.
And then what did matter was the character that you raced as. Because if you were a heavy character, you had a slow acceleration, but no one's bouncing you off the track.
Yeah.
And if you're a lightweight character, you're ahead of everybody, but you can't maintain a top speed.
Yeah.
At least that's fast as, a heavyweight.
I think we need to... The only thing I do like about Kirby is we're in this renaissance. Yeah. Of good.
His eyes got real big. He's bro, I just stumbled onto something big.
We're in this really nice part of racing games because Kirby came out, Mario Kart World came out, Sonic Racing Cross Worlds is super fun, and that's what we need more of. Because also,
yeah, I was gonna ask you about the Sonic.
I guess we mostly play kart racers, because we're also. Neither one of us is really in here talking about fucking Gran Turismo or Forza or something. We're not doing that. Chocobo GP was rough, dude.
Oh, well, it's on sale for $15 instead of $50.
I only played that game because I'm a huge Final Fantasy fan.
How about the Garfield kart, dude? Yeah. Holy shit, $6 instead of $30.
What was that fucking Disney one?
The
Disney Racer something? What are you
Disney Speedstorm.
Speedstorm.
Oh, I heard free download.
Yeah, I heard that wasn't horrible.
Yeah, I just went on Nintendo's website, their Nintendo store, and just typed racing, and there's a pretty good selection.
Yeah, but
that's pretty dope.
Because I'm more of a kart racing fan.
Yeah.
I think truly
instead of a car.
Yeah. Yeah. But I'm also like that with other things because it's if you told me to play a new, we'll go with tennis, right? If you go, hey man, we got this brand new tennis game and it takes itself very seriously, I don't want to play that. But you play Mario Tennis and I'm fucking here for it.
Mario Tennis, that's hard for me to get into because it's swing left and right, and then it's then we have Ultra and your special fever pitch and all this.
Mario Tennis Fever was fire, dude. Tyler Cologne07 at gmail.com.
No, I just don't. I'm literally.
What's the password?
I'm not gonna tell you the password. I'm downloading that Disney Speed. It's a free fucking game.
Yeah. So I think racing games, we're strictly talking about kart.
Yeah.
But like there was this point where we need like Mario Kart has dominated for too long. Sonic Riders was super fun on GameCube, PS2, shit like that. That was awesome. We had the Wii one. That was great. There was even a Sonic Riders on Kinect. It's just like, give us racing games.
Why do you think it's Mario Kart?
Because it's Mario.
So you think the characters matter?
It's also...
Oh, fuck yeah, dude. Virtual game added.
But it's the thing with Mario Kart...
Sweet.
Is Mario Kart has been consistent. You know, like, we got like 3 Crash racing games. And they were all really fun, but then they just stopped. Mario Kart has been around since the SNES.
Yeah.
And they are actively getting better.
Yeah.
And Nintendo, I think, has always been good at, especially with fucking Mario, is the homage to the past. Or especially in like Mario Kart 8 and Deluxe.
You got the course booster pack.
Well, it's the booster pack. You have like these stages where you're like, oh, this is fucking, Boo's Castle from the SNES.
Yeah.
And they upgraded it, but when you look at it, you can still clearly see that the old games were real, like, it was blocky.
Very angular.
Yeah, you would go and turn right and then and it would curve back.
Yeah.
Like, they somehow...
That's why, like, one of my favorite Rainbow Roads is the SNES one. There's no guardrails. It's just a flat stage. You got some ramps added for the new game, but, like, good luck, man. That's it.
They do a good job of that. But these other things just kind of... Also, Nintendo's got the money.
Yeah, I mean,
you have certain games like fucking like thinking of Crash. So, dude, we got the Insane trilogy, and we got like Crash 4, but then they put all that time into like Crash Rumble that didn't do well.
Yeah,
but I need more. There used to be like Sega racing games. Like Sonic has really been one of the only games where even if they're not great, they're putting out more racing games. Because there was that one right there, Team Sonic Racing. That one wasn't amazing, but you can tell that they took what they learned in that game, what didn't work and what worked, and they used that on Crossworlds. My only issue with Crossworlds is it didn't have a story mode. It was just straight cups. But Crossworlds does have one of my favorite characters in it. And you can only use them on the cup. But like when you do a cup in Sonic, you can choose a rival and you want to beat your rival. And if you beat all 23 rivals, you unlock Supersonic.
Okay.
And he's faster than everybody. And he's invincible.
See,
so you can only use him in cup. You can't use him in versus. You can't use him in training or online.
That would be fun. It's just like, cool, you unlock this neat character that obviously is going to give you an edge over everyone else, almost to an unfair extent.
Yeah.
Here's like an exclusive first player thing now.
Yeah.
That like you can race through.
Because like I really only like, because like I had done all the cups by the time I beat him, or by the time I unlocked him. Because there were 3 speeds I did and like 7 or 8 cups. So it was like right there where I either unlocked him after I had done all the cups or I had 1 cup left. But that's such a fun, like, just throw that into a game. I would love if like Mario Kart, you 3-starred everything. And now it's just like, hey dude, you're fucking invincible. Just go through and just have fun, bro. That
was like in Double Dash, where like, hey, you unlocked... Well, no. Even 8 did it too, where it's like, you got the golden cart and the golden glider and the golden tires.
Which would only be good. I would have only cared if...
they actually contributed something different.
Well, if the golden cart wasn't locked behind 10,000 coins, and you get a max of 10 coins per race.
Stupid, dude.
Even if you went through and you did 50cc, 100, 150 mirror, and 200 each cup, you're not doing that many fucking races.
Yeah, that's like... I played through World. Good God. I played through Mario Kart World, and racing, I think I would prefer that over 8 Deluxe. Everything else... So, like, it introduced, like, an open world mechanic, and I think that only brought it down.
Open world would have been better if there was a story.
Yeah.
You need something.
Yeah.
I love the connectivity in World.
Yeah,
like
it
when
was
you
really
do
cool.
a cup and you're going, that's super dope.
It is really cool, yeah.
But we now
Woo! I got Disney Speedstorm, baby!
But now because like the P switches are shit. You know, no one cares about these challenges like that. You could have given me an actual challenge mode.
Yeah. I mean...
I wouldn't have done all of them.
I 100%'d it. And then what happened?
Like,
there's a whole fucking story cinematic mode.
Did you 100% it because you loved playing the game that much?
Well, no. I was burned into it.
Deluxe and 8 and before, you fucking love those games.
Yeah.
World, once you would 3-star the cup and you 3-star knockout tour, there's no reason to do the fucking open world.
And dude, there was...
outside of it's just fun to cruise around in a cart and not have to race. Like, it's like, cool, I want to go, but like, how often is...
Yeah, and there was almost no reason to 3-star everything, like, racing-wise in Mario Kart World. Because that fucking knockout tour.
Dude.
Really fun mode. And it's just like, cool, if you get 16th, well, you got to get 16th. If you get 17th, or you get knocked out.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's cool. And the whole point is obviously to get first, or at least never be knocked out, which requires you to get first. But they're just like, all right, for any of those 6 laps where it's like, hey, be 20th, 16th, 12th, and onward, if you get any of those places that aren't in first place, you don't get 3 stars. Yeah. Like, the whole thing of Knockout Tour is like, you have to be first the entire time. I'm like, no, you can be like last, but just squeak in.
Yeah.
And you can still win the whole thing. But they're just like, yeah, that's only 2 stars worthy, though.
Yeah. I feel like they shouldn't have done stars on Knockout Tour.
No.
It should have just been win.
Yeah.
Because there is no way to win without... Because 3-starring cups make sense. Because you get points. You can win a cup, but it had not come in first every round. You can't win Knockout Tour unless you are in first at the very end.
Yeah.
So, like, 3-starring cups make sense. Oh, you won with 58 points because one race you came in second?
Mm-hmm.
Cool, you won the cup.
Yeah.
But you weren't the full winner. Makes perfect sense.
Yeah.
Knockout Tour being like you have to cross each line and start each lap in first place is dumb. It should just be, if you're fucking 16th of the 16, you got a few fucking laps before you need to be in first place to get this.
That's like in the Mario Golf game where they introduced that mode where, like, you race each other across the green.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, you beat everybody, but did you get holes in one, though? Did you then capitalize on your lead? Did you do the best you... It's like, that's not fun, then.
Well, yeah. That's how fucking Mario Tennis Fever was. So there's all these modes. And there's this mode where it's these 3 towers, right? And each tower has 10 levels. And you have 3 lives. So you'll do one and it'll be like you have to hit back every fever, right? Because if I have a fever racket and I use my fever hit, if you hit that back to me before it hits the ground, if it hits the ground on my side, that now affects me. So it's like, cool. So you would do that, and then I do all 3, and then it goes, cool. Now there's just 100 fucking things to do.
Damn.
And it's like, you got to do all those because, like, there's a thing where, like, you get medals. So it's like you get a medal for playing 100 matches, beating adventure mode, doing all trials. So I got all those. But, like, even that was something. Like, I'm playing Mario Kart World, and I'm just like, dude, you're not giving me shit for doing these P-switches.
Yeah, and then they came out with that update after the fact. Where, like, hey, now he can tell you where they are.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I would have loved that. I went like frame by frame on like 2-hour-long videos finding all the Peach switches and then all the Peach medallions. That's way too many collectibles.
Yeah, for nothing.
For literally nothing.
They give you jack shit.
I think the most fun I had in that game was unlocking the characters, but I had to cheese my way to do it. And unlocking mirror mode. Because, like, when you're in the story, like, Peach's castle, like, it flips and you look at Luigi's L and it's backwards and like, what? And it's like, mirror mode now unlocked. I'm like, that's fun.
But did that unlock the cup?
Yes.
So you got to 3-star all those?
You had to, yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah. They're just like, hey, do the same races, but like, go to the left this time.
Well, I guess in there it doesn't really matter because you only have to do... That means you only have to do the cups twice. It bugged me in 8 Deluxe, I couldn't do 200 and it count for at least 150. Mirror mode, I can make an argument for because it is like a separate thing.
So
but 150 counts for 50 and 100.
Yes.
But why doesn't 200 count?
Yeah. For 150.
Yeah. It makes sense for it not to count on 8. But once you made it to 8 Deluxe and 200 was just built into the game, that should have been a quality of life thing.
Yeah. So what do you think? Because we keep coming back to Mario Kart.
Yeah.
Do you think that's the best Nintendo racer? Because you've played Sonic, you've played Crash more than I have.
Yeah.
You played Kirby enough to know, hey, maybe not for me.
Yeah, Kirby's rough, dude.
Are there any ones, you mentioned Chocobo. I know they got like these Disney racers and Garfield and Nickelodeon racers.
Nah, dude, Mario Kart is the standard for a reason.
What's the reason?
It's just consistently good.
Yeah.
Because even when you take away how boring open world is in World, that's still an incredible game.
Yeah, I think I can just shove that to the side. Because, like, when I'm talking about Mario Party, I'm not like, all right, cool, what other fun minigame modes do we have? I don't care about Koopa-Thalon or whatever it's called, or Bowser's Terrible City Carnage. I don't fucking know what those modes are called. I
don't think I've ever played single player.
Or like the DLC where it's like you can play a mic game or mouse games or a camera game. I don't care about that. I just want Mario Party for the boards and the characters and this and that. And I think Mario Kart does very well in that it has very recognizable characters. And so much to the point where it's given us the goofiest kind that I think people who are bigger fans of Mario can appreciate. They're like, bro, I'm a fucking penguin. I'm a cataquack.
The thing that bugs me about that is, to me, that just feels like you're trying to bloat this game.
Yeah.
Because, like, we're jumping to another genre here. But that's like what fucking Dragon Ball Z games do. Where Dragon Ball Z games would be like, dude, you can unlock 120 fucking characters in this game.
Jesus Christ.
But then you look at them and you're just like, oh, Saiyan Saga Goku. Fucking Namek Goku. Super Saiyan 1 Goku. Super Saiyan 2 Goku. Fucking Super Goku. Like Goku from the Dragon Ball Super series. And you're just like, oh, there's not really...
And that's
fucking, like, they did that with the last Dragon Ball Z game, Sparking Zero. They made a video showcasing, like, the first 30 characters, and it was, like, just Goku and Vegeta. And that's how I feel with Mario Kart World I think it's funny that you can be, it's funny that you can be a cow and to be a dolphin and stuff, but I feel like they did that just to pad, because they upped it to 24 racers per race now that they needed to fill spots. And it's just like, oh, the cow thing would be funny. And then once you do one, you're like, well, what about the dolphins? What about the penguins? What about this? What about that? And they need to do better. This is something I think Crash has always done better. Let me unlock characters, but in a fun way.
Yeah.
Like you play like Crash Nitro Kart or something, and it's like, cool, if you do 50 consecutive boosts, you unlock this character.
That was cool.
If you do, because there's in each like hub in Crash, there'll be like, let's say there's 4 races and then a boss. It'll be like, oh, cool. And each one of those races has a relic and a token. Where on, Crash Nitro Kart, you had to find the letter C and K and then win the race, and you got that token. And once you did like all 4 blue tokens, you did a cup where you had to win all those races, and then you got a gem. And it would be like, oh, if you want to unlock Dingo Dial, you have to earn the purple gem. Like,
so cool.
you want him, you need to get the red gem. Or you want this character unlocked, you have to go do fucking time trial. You know, and there was this like, I didn't just, hey man, by winning a race, because I beat Rosalina in 3rd, I now unlocked her.
Yeah.
Like, that was so, unlock them through P-switches.
And it was like,
You know, or like, you have to buy characters with Peach medallions.
what you were reminding me when you were talking about Dragon Ball Z, and it's like, we got 120 plus characters, but it's like 8 variations of, this is why the Mario Kart, you have regular Mario, touring Mario, pro racer, cowboy, dune rider, mechanic, sightseeing, aviator, and happy, and all terrain.
Yeah.
And it's like, technically there's like over 130 options to choose from. And
then it's funny because then certain characters only get a couple.
And yeah,
It'll be like Rosalina has 3 and Mario's got 37.
Spike has none.
Like, I'm gonna pull up.
And what was actually pretty fun about unlocking those characters is like, you could do them in the free reign, the free roam mode, where, hey, if you want the Mario, like the sightseeing Mario, go to the beach and eat the special Yoshi food.
Yeah.
And like, you have a chance that you unlock that costume.
So in Sparking Zero, the last Dragon Ball Z game, there's 182 playable characters.
God bless.
And at launch, there's 110 characters are immediately available. So you can unlock 72, and you unlock them by like paying or playing story mode. Cool. But then some fans calculate that there's roughly 80 or 90 unique characters.
I thought, kind of building off of what you said, what would have been really cool in the free roam mode is if you just like had racers just chilling in their own courses. Like, you had to go to Shy Guy Bazaar and there's Shy Guy. And it's like, you just had to be like, hey, I'm going to drive, I'm going to find him. Or maybe you have to do like a particular task or a mission for him. And it's like, cool, Shy Guy now join the party.
Yeah.
And it's like, no, they're just all there, but you can unlock costumes.
That, or just do them through separate things, right? So like, there's enough characters. So imagine you have to, you 3-star every cup in 150cc.
Yeah.
And they're like, cool, that unlocks fucking Rosalina, right? And you're like, cool. And then it's like 3-star all knockout tours. You get fucking Daisy, whatever the fuck. But then it goes, oh, you're doing P-switches. When you do 10 P-switches, you unlock fucking Goomba. When you do 20 P-switches, you unlock this. When you do... Because then, like, let's say you only did P-switches. You couldn't unlock every character. And it forces you to go play other ones and actually give you a reason to do them. You know, it's like, these 8 characters can only be bought from this special shop where you use Peach medallions.
Yeah.
So you have to get them. You know, every fucking 10, 20, 30 P-switches is a character. And then you get them from... Because then it's like, if you 3-star 150... You get fucking Rosalina, but then 3-star and 100 got you fucking, you know, the Dolphin. 3-starring 50 got you Spike. You do 150, you now unlock all 3 of those.
Yeah, the only... like,
Give me a reason to actually go to these others instead of just being like, oh, it's because.
I remember it was like Peppa...
Peppa Pig?
The Rocky
Muddy
Mole,
Puddles.
The Monty guy... The Fish Bones. It was like those off characters, Cataquack, shit like that, where I had to cheese it, or I went into a versus match with myself. I put my person in first place at a certain part on a certain stage. So if you wanted the Peppa, the ghost, I think that's her character name. Sure. You'd have to go to like the cinema, like the Boo Cinema stage. Or if you wanted the Fishbone one, you had to go to like Wario's Shipyard or something. So you put the first person here, and with the second person, you'd hang back at like the first items and hope that you got that Kamek orb. And then you'd throw it, and then you'd hope that Kamek orb would change into the character you need. Like, that's how I unlocked Spike. I'm just racing. I got hit with something. I'm like, why the fuck am I the green dude now? And that's how you unlock those characters.
I unlocked a character or two because I've only put like 4 hours in the world, full disclosure.
Yeah.
But like fucking Crossworlds I put like 15 into.
Yeah. And so like that was kind of like a fun thing in concept, but just actual execution. It's just me playing by myself and I'm not even racing.
Yeah. Mario Kart World really needed a better way to unlock characters, and I don't understand why there isn't. You know what bugs me most about it not having a story mode? Is you win the first 5 or 6 cups, however, I think there's 7 total cups.
And then you unlock.
There was a whole fucking cutscene, and it was super dope.
For unlocking
of
Rainbow
unlocking,
Road.
The special cup. Why do you have that cutscene? Why could we have not done a story of going to these different fucking races and things like that? It didn't even need to be anything extravagant.
Yeah.
Just something to not make free roam feel like it was designed for me to just fuck off.
Yeah, like fucking Mario Maker had like a story where like Toad kept giving you jobs to do.
Yeah.
Mario Kart's got nothing like that. Like the DS one had missions or something.
Yeah.
And that's pretty much it.
Yep.
So I think, and I was kind of surprised. I went through the roster of Mario Kart World. Dr. Mario isn't a character, but sure. We can have him be a cowboy, but not Dr. Mario. Like,
dude,
that's stupid. Why isn't he in any of the games? I don't know. It's weird.
Yeah, no, that's why I think the whole, like, character thing, that's why I liked when, like, Smash Bros. Made them, like, Echo Fighters.
Mm-hmm.
Where, like, it's very obvious the same. It's, like, just a skill or, like, a fucking palette swap or whatever. Like, that's cool. But World just fucking...
It was cool, like, 10 plus years ago.
Yeah. If you take Mario Kart World and you give us another one, but even, fucking 4 or 5 years from now...
You think we'll get DLC for it?
I think so.
Mm.
The bones are there. Like, it is an amazing game. You just drop the ball on some aspects, and if you could learn from that, and like it was the same way with the fact that we've gotten 38 Mario Party games for the Switch. Is you give us fucking Super Mario Party, and then it's not great, and you go, oh, okay, and then instead of giving us DLC, you just go, okay, well, here's Mario Party Superstars.
Yeah.
And that was super fun. But then, like, there were issues with that. And they're like, well, I thought Jamboree was really fucking good.
Yeah. But still playing it to this day.
It took them a couple tries. And they need to do that with Mario Kart World. Yeah. All the bones are there. Just give us something better. Because I feel like all of the hard work of Mario Kart World is there. Because it is, how do you make these games refreshing? Because a lot of times it's just cups.
I thought they're like...
the same. We're trying to 3-star the same. Even though the stages, there may be new stages, it's like drift, get these blocks. Like Mario Kart World implemented like the jumping and the off walls. Like that was crazy. You're like, cool.
I really like the animation style. Everyone's a lot more expressive. I thought they kind of probably took that from Wonder, which is why I keep calling it Mario Kart Wonder.
Yeah, they need... So all of it is there to give us a 10 out of 10 Mario Kart game. You have to put the time in and give us something else.
Yeah, I would say...
Or, add a fucking story mode to it.
Give it a reason to want to play. Because usually Mario Kart is like, that's the game that you play with, like, when family's visiting. I haven't really played Wonder with anybody. Yeah. I'm not really going to.
Yeah. I'm big on... I mean, a lot of times I just buy games for me.
Yeah. I mean, like, I went to 100% Mario Kart World. And on paper, I did that. But literally on paper, which I took fucking notes on, I have to get...
Dumbass.
I have to... No. It's fucking... There's 30,000 tricks. I've only done 22,000. 30,000 coins. I've only gotten 14. I have to race 500 times. I've only raced 360. There's stickers. I've gotten 1,024. I need 1,056. It's shit like that. But it's like, oh, I glided 200 kilometers. Cool. That's everything. You did it. And I'm like, I've done everything.
You have a real nice handwriting.
Thanks. I've done everything, but then they put in just random shit. Like, do 22,000 tricks? Like, no.
I hate when games do that to pad out your gameplay. that was something that you did back in the day when your games weren't long.
Yeah.
You know, and that's why games back on the NES and SNES were so hard. Because it was a 4-hour game.
Yeah.
But each level was so fucking hard that 4 hours went into 100 hours.
Yeah, like they expect everyone and their mother to play Wonder. And I'm like, I don't think you guys got the numbers you were wanting.
But like you play Mario Kart, it's like that big with like hack and slash games where it'll be like, dude, you fucking beat this game in 5 hours. But there's 5 other difficulties.
Yeah. And
you have to beat like let's say, you know, Devil May Cry is a big one, right? So it'll be like you'll beat I think it's like Devil Hunter mode, and then it's like cool, now you unlocked fucking Dante Must Die or Son of Sparta, and then it's like now you beat Dante Must Die. But you can't just go, fuck it. Start me at the hardest difficulty and I'll knock it all out. It's like, nope, you have to play on the hardest option they give you to unlock the next hardest.
Yeah.
And then the next. And you're like, you're just making this.
Could you imagine if they did that for Mario Kart? It's like, hey, you got to play all this shit on 50, then everything on 100.
I'd take out 50 and I wouldn't mind it.
Yeah, it wouldn't be that bad. I think one thing that Mario Kart, was it World? Jesus Christ, did better than Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, especially the route in the where that last game was going, is they honed in on the character universe. Because it was cool like 10 plus years ago when you're playing Mario Kart 8 for the Wii U, and it's like, hey man,
that's disgusting that you just said that.
Yeah,
that
game's more than a decade old.
Yeah, that's fucking crazy.
Where it's like, hey dude, we're getting a Zelda pack, and then in like 5 months we're getting an Animal Crossing pack. I'm like, that is fucking awesome.
They just need to. If you're gonna do that, don't stop.
Yeah, because that's the problem. Is that once they do, it's like, well, we have like 38 Mario characters and one Zelda. Like, what are we doing?
Well, especially
so I'm glad that they just stopped.
Like,
I didn't need more. I didn't need to race as Inkling and then be like, well, where's Kirby? Where's Olimar? Why can't I race as Zelda? Why is it only Link? And then if I get Kirby, do I get Meta Knight? And it just never ends.
The thing that I enjoyed, and I wish they would do it more, and Sonic is doing it, my favorite part of... I didn't even care that I could race as Link, but the fact that we got a Hyrule Castle where instead of coins, it was rupees, and they did the same thing with like Animal Crossing.
You got the music, and then you got the special carts and the Triforce cycle and shit.
But then you didn't get that for Splatoon.
No. Well, you got Urchin Underpass as a battle stage.
Okay, maybe that's what it was. I didn't do battle.
Yeah. And the battle stage for 8 Deluxe was awesome. World ain't got shit. World's got balloons, and that's it.
Mario Kart, dude, I feel like battle mode, in my opinion, is just outdated.
Yeah, I had a lot of fun with that when I was a kid on N64.
Battle mode was dope back when like split screen was important. When you would have 6 people over at your house and the loser had to give up the controller. It was a 4 split screen thing. I don't care about battle that much anymore. I feel like I would only play battle if we were having a game night and somebody said, hey, I want to play some Mario Kart. But cool, we can do battle. Yeah. But even then, 9 times out of 10, somebody says, let's play Mario Kart, we're throwing on a cup.
Yeah, I think my favorite part about Mario Kart World, or just Mario Kart in general, are the aesthetics. A lot of the courses are really cool. The characters got great expression. The game's very vibrant. Yeah. And what do you think the best part about Crash is? You think the items?
Dude, you know what it just plays different. And I think that's what's so fun about it.
So it's more fun. Okay.
There's a story. You, instead of just like drifting, you drift and then you boost. Yeah. But you have to physically press a button to boost. Mm. But then you can only do it 3 times before you have to shift. And then, there's time trials. I like that you get Wampa fruit instead of like coins. Yeah. But once you get 10, all of your shit gets upgraded.
That's really cool.
Where like you can drop a TNT box. And if somebody hits your TNT box, they have to hurry up and jump. And if they don't jump enough times, it'll explode. But if they jump enough times, it'll go off of them. But if you have 10 Wumpa fruit it'll be a nitrous box. And if they hit the nitrous box, it just explodes. So, and you're faster. So, like, there's a big reason, like, the gameplay does change. I fucking love Crash, dude.
And you made it seem like the best part about the Sonic Cross Worlds was the courses that you race on.
Yeah, it was just fun, dude.
And how, like, they can warp into one another.
So, like, when you do Cross Worlds, each cup has 3 levels, right? But when you finish a lap, you at the end there's 2 portals open up. And depending on where you are on like it like splits, where like let's say the right side is like green going into this portal and this one's like fucking blue. There's a certain point that when you pass, you pick that portal. And then you go onto that level and you do a lap there. And then at the end of that, it shifts you back to your initial stage.
Yeah.
But once you do the cup, it's the 4th race is 1 lap through each of the 3 races in that cup. So you at the end, instead of picking one, it would just take you to the next level. But then there's red star coins you can 5 red star coins you can find in each level. Like I thought that was cool. There was like you have like a license and you can add things to it. Where it'll be like start the race with a missile. Start the race with a boost. You want to be faster, you can put this module on there. And I thought that was cool.
So you got like the visuals and the whole vibe from Mario Kart. You got the fun gameplay from Crash. I think you got the fun courses and stages from Sonic. I think Kirby's got a solid story mode.
Yeah.
And then I think when you get into like Nickelodeon Racers or Garfield Racers or the Dream Speedstorm, whatever I just got, then you're playing it for the characters.
Yeah.
So I think if you somehow a combination of all those, you get the perfect racing game.
And it's a super, super fun genre, just with not a lot to it, Like, I don't want to go play Forza Horizon. I don't want to play these, like, more realistic racing games. I want to play a kart racer, but I don't want to keep playing fucking Mario Kart. Because fun. Up until World, going from, like, each Mario Kart game, it's like playing the new Call of Duty or playing the new sports game where you just go, it's just Mario. It just looks better.
Yeah, I think...
like...
What would be really fun is Double Dash introduced, like, the oh, you goofball. Our cat just knocked, whatever. I think Mario Kart Double Dash was really cool when it introduced the specific character. Yeah. Just like, hey, if you're Baby Luigi and Baby Mario, you get the giant chain chomp. If you're Bowser and Bowser Jr., you get the huge Bowser shell.
Because was that... I should have looked that up. Is Double Dash, like, 5? Because, like, technically, when you think about it, Mario Kart World is Mario Kart 9. But when you don't give a number, it throws me off, Like, playing through the new Resident Evil games. It's like, Resident Evil Requiem, and it's like, oh, because technically...
We got...
Oh, no, World, I think they say, is technically 10.
We got Mario Kart 1992 for the SNES, and you got the Nintendo 64.
Oh, so Double Dash was 4.
Game Boy, GameCube, then you got an arcade one, then you got DS, then you got another arcade one, then you got Wii, 7, another arcade one, then you got 8, and then 8 Deluxe, and then Tour.
Yeah, because I think when I think they count Tour as 9.
Yeah.
See, but this is so we're gonna jump over to characters real quick because my phone finally loaded. So, Sonic Cross Worlds, right? It's got, the main game racers are your typical Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, Cream and Cheese, Big, Shadow, shit like that, right?
Cream and Cheese.
Yeah. But then there was free post-launch racers. There was that Hatsune Miku character with the fucking blue hair, whoever that is. Joker from Persona. A guy from the Yakuza game. Another guy from the Yakuza Pirates game. Red from Angry Birds. Knights. I from Monkey Ball. But then the season pass. Steve, Alex, Creeper from Minecraft.
Wow.
SpongeBob and Patrick. You've got Pac-Man. You've got the ghosts from Pac-Man.
And what game is this?
Sonic Crossroads. This is like the season pass.
What?
Pac-Man and the ghosts. You've got Mega Man. You've got Proto Man, and there's still 6 more characters that they haven't shown yet. You know?
Yeah.
That's so because it's now it's like it started off as a Sonic game, but now you're like, oh, this is becoming like a Sega thing. You know, like
that's
you
what
guys are
Mario
putting
Kart was alluding to, but just never committed.
If they could make a fucking kart racer, like all of the effort that you put into Mario Kart, but you gave us a Nintendo one, that would be so dope.
Because that would have been Smash.
Yeah, but like with Smash, we don't need all these I don't need all these characters, you know, or I don't need Cloud and Sephiroth and Sora. But like, this is the other thing that bugged me. The Mario Kart 8 Deluxe did, or 8 did technically. So they add Link, and then you add in the Triforce Cup.
Mm-hmm.
One level was Zelda in that, you know, and it was the final race. But then even the cup was like a generic gold cup with a little Triforce like fucking medallion on it.
Yeah.
Dude, put that effort into like a Zelda cup where like 4 races are different Zelda things.
Yeah.
A Splatoon cup. That would be so dope.
That's what I was getting on with when I was
when you're talking about like when they added
the
Splatoon,
Double Dash. Well, when I was talking about the Double Dash character-specific things, I think it'd be very cool if they added character-specific modes where it's like, hey, you got Wario and Waluigi. You gotta like race through the bomb factory and like get coins or shit. Or it's like, hey, you're Bowser and Bowser Jr. You guys got like a bounty on you because you've done some illegal shit. You gotta like outrace the cops. Hey, Mario's gotta like drive through a castle to find Peach. Just shit like that would be really fun. Just little missions specific to each character. Give you incentive to unlock those characters. And then give you fun way to unlock those characters.
I will say, I think that's, you said you were talking about Kirby's story and how it had the best story. I also think that Kirby found a way to make a racing game that felt like Kirby.
Yeah.
You know, because you have, you know, you're still copying abilities and getting, you know, the sword and shit like that. Like, that's super dope. We need that, but just like a Nintendo racer.
Yeah.
How do I feel like I'm playing as Link? How do like what makes Mario more special than playing as fucking Peach?
Yeah. And then we're forgetting about the best Nintendo racing game of all time. Fucking F-Zero. That one was the only one that actually felt like you were racing. Yeah. That wasn't karts, that was just racing fast.
Yeah.
But then there's a reason that's it. They're just like, hey, you're going to get 2 F-Zero tracks in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe.
Yeah.
But you're not going to get him as a racer. You'll get his kart.
Yeah.
And get some music, but that's it.
Yeah. I played maybe an hour of F-Zero GX or whatever the fuck it was on GameCube when the GameCube came out.
Yeah.
And I just remember going, this isn't for me.
No.
But like people talk about how like they don't care about F-Zero anymore. And they're like, well, fucking, you know, Kirby Air Riders got a new game. And it's like, but technically before this, Kirby Air Riders on GameCube Air Rider was the only Kirby racing game. Mm-hmm. And that game sucked, apparently.
Yeah, but then we've been getting Kirby games ever since.
Yes, but, and I hit the mic. I think I heard a lot of people's theory is that that's how we got Smash Ultimate. Was Sakurai was just like, I will do this. You know, all the time he put into making the ultimate, like, no pun intended there, like, Smash experience. He went, I will do all that, and I will make this game incredible. But now I want to make games I want to make. You know, and it turned into, like, okay, and that's how we got Kirby in the Forgotten Land. Incredible fucking game.
He did that?
I don't know.
He did Kirby Air Riders.
Yeah, he did Kirby. It's hard to know what all he did, considering, like, he created Kirby.
Yeah.
But, like, Kirby Air Riders was 100% him. But, like, and I'm not even sure if that's true, that's why they did it, but I have seen people be like, that's why, you know, we were able to get Kirby Air Riders because he gave us Smash Ultimate.
Apparently, Sakurai gave us Kirby's Dream Land in 92 Adventure in 93, Superstar in 96. He gave us the first Smash Bros. In 99. Gave us Kirby 64. He gave us Melee.
He was also the voice of King Dedede in 64.
Oh, he didn't give us that game. Yeah, he was just voicing it. He gave us a bunch of Kirby games. He gave us Kid Icarus.
Ooh, that was so good.
And then he gave us Kirby Air Riders. So yeah, and he gave us a Disney Magic game. He did some game design.
Hell yeah.
And okay, so this is something I've always been wondering because you were just saying, I want to feel like I'm racing as Link. We've gotten Warriors games before. I was going to dedicate an episode to that. I don't know if I need to.
Dude, that's next episode we're about to record after this one.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, dude.
Do you think we can get a Zelda racing game?
I don't think so.
You don't think they can make it work?
I don't think you could make it work as a Zelda racing game.
Because you obviously got the terrain, like the courses, the areas to drive through.
Yeah, but it's also like...
I think it'd have to be like a Zelda Eras game where like you actually change your whole look. Like you're racing as like 8-bit Link, and then you drive through like a pixelated warp thing, and now you're Wind Waker Link on a boat or something.
Well, because it's like when you look at... just going back off Sonic Cross Worlds, right? There's like a guy from Yakuza in that game.
Yeah. Just crazy.
That wouldn't work in a Yakuza racing game because of the vibe of the games.
Yeah.
It's why I think Zelda does so good as a Warriors game. Because there are a bunch of enemies and the game is... Like, I would love a Mario Warriors game. But it wouldn't have the same stakes. You know, it would just be like Bowser taking over and you're beating up...
Oh, dude, save that for a bonus episode.
You know, but like, I think certain games lend themselves better to...
I mean, you definitely got all the characters from the Zelda series.
Yeah, I think it would be great as a...
But I don't think you have anything that you can race on.
Nah, you would have to... There is a mod that people did for, I think, Twilight Princess... where they're racing. No, it's Ocarina of Time, I think.
Oh, jeez.
Where they're in a cart.
Like, you have horses, you got the wolf, but that's just Link.
Yeah.
And then you can build a bike, right? In
only
Tears of the Kingdom?
You can build something in Tears of the Kingdom. Like, I mean, you can make whatever you want, but in Breath of the Wild, you unlock the Master Cycle.
Oh, there wasn't an amiibo that did that for you or something?
No.
Oh. And then, so yeah, we got Kirby... We don't need a Splatoon racing game, but we are getting that Raiders game. I think the last franchise that they're sleeping on with racing... Well, does Star Fox and Metroid?
Dude, I
think Metroid would be like a fun Tron kind of game.
Yeah. I would love... I think out of every game, like... People, like you said, they bring up F-Zero all the fucking time. We are sleeping on fucking Star Fox, bro.
Yeah.
Like, especially with mouse controls. And like, I'm sorry Zero sucked on the Wii U.
Yeah, but you got really cool fucking toys and figurines from it.
Fucking Star Fox was the only reason I bought that game was because I got it on Switch so I can be Fox. Because he wasn't in the other ones. He was only on the Nintendo Switch version. That was so fun. Dude, Star Fox Assault back on GameCube was, you know, you would do space missions, but then you would be on the ground with guns. Why are we not fucking doing that?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, F-Zero.
Make it like a Star Wars...
Dude!
Unleashed kind
of... Why can we not be fucking... Like, Star Fox, because, like, you look at a lot of these games and you think about, like, what are we missing? You know, like, Mario's going to have great kart games and great this. Zelda's going to have good adventure games. We got Kirby's killing it on the 3D platformer right now. Fucking Donkey Kong Bonanza's killing it on the 3D platformer. Fucking Star Fox would be the perfect thing to bring in and just be like, hey, man, we also have fun... Yeah. Like fucking space games now. Like Like,
It'd
let
be kind
me.
of like a bounty hunter kind of thing.
Yeah, like
he's got his team. They can like
yeah.
eyes in the
you
sky. He's on the ground.
Yeah, because you can make it like Atlas where you're flying different planets, or just like let me run missions.
Yeah.
You know, like cutscenes in there, and then like I pick up, and it's like, well, now you have to go attack this, and I'm attacking that base, and then I can land, and now I'm attacking shit on a planet. Like I don't need to free roam around space, but dude, it's fucking there, bro.
Yeah, and I think the last franchise that could benefit from a racing game would be Pikmin. Because it's like you literally have the different type of Pikmin that you can race through their onions to gather. Like, that's their item boxes. And red is fire, yellow is electricity, blue is water, and those can all do different things. Like, the fucking... They got the purple Pikmin, which is the big one. You throw that at someone, it squishes them. You throw a yellow one at someone, it stuns them for a little bit. You throw a rock one, obviously it buries them, just like a little rock pile. And then...
Dude, not to be a dick, because I know you really like Pikmin. I'm not a big Pikmin. It is crazy to me that is one of the most, like...
Japanese, dude.
Well, it's like... They are putting effort into Pikmin, bro. There's all these rumors now that apparently people think Pikmin are going to be in the Galaxy movie.
Yeah. So they got glow Pikmin in the trailer of Super Mario Bros. Wonder.
Yeah.
In the new
There's that.
DLC.
There's fucking... I mean, they have the whole app. You know, that's like Pokemon Go.
Yeah.
Ish.
Pikmin Bloom.
It is crazy to me that these games are that popular where it's like, dude, fuck Star Fox, Metroid Prime, we're kind of there, but like, fucking, dude, Pikmin, bro. Because like, we got like, what, Pikmin 1 and 2 on GameCube?
Yeah, and then
But then like 3 and 4 came out
for the Wii U.
Close to each other.
The Wii U and the Switch.
And then
now
they're
you
like...
can play all four on the Switch.
That is fucking crazy.
And then we got
like not that
Pikmin
they don't
on like the DS. Or
yeah,
something.
like not that they don't deserve it. The games aren't really for me. But it's like, dude, you guys put money in the weirdest places.
Yeah.
Like you won't make a really good Star Fox game.
Yeah.
But you're gonna give us Pikmin 4?
And Pikmin 4, you know? It gave you the ability to ride on a dog, and I think that would be really fun to race on. You got all the characters. You're able to create your own in Pikmin 4. There's a lot that you can do.
Yeah.
In that.
But the problem is until Mario Kart starts not selling, Nintendo never wants to compete with themselves. You know, because they feel if they put out Mario Kart World, but then they put out fucking Pikmin Racing, that people will only buy Pikmin and not buy Mario Kart.
Oh, wow. Mario Kart World, as of December 31st, 14.03 million.
It sold over 1 million of those in its first 10 days.
Yeah, well, that's everyone wanted it to be cheaper.
And the closest title to it is Bonanza, and it still sold roughly 10 million higher than the next console. But also, how much... Look up just Mario Kart in general. Because I feel like if we are going off of world sales, it's a little harder because how many people only bought it because it was cheaper when they got the... You know, when they got the fucking, what's it called? Do you know what I'm talking about? Why can I not talk right now? The fucking bundle.
Yeah.
Like a lot of people are like, I don't know if I'm really going to get Mario Kart, but it's an extra $50. Might as well.
So they got this picture right here. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe sold 154 million units. And then...
Is that 69.56? Oh no, that's not the original. Never mind.
I want to say it's... Yeah, that's weird. I don't know what the numbers are.
Oh, game sales, console sales?
Okay. Yeah, that would make sense.
Oh, okay. So
69.56 million.
So you're looking at like 40. Oh, there's the percentages on the side. So 45%. Would that be 45% of Switch owners own Mario Kart 8 Deluxe?
Yeah, because then 92% of Switch 2 owners have Mario Kart World. And that's because they wanted to save $30.
Yeah. That's like when people talk about how Wii Sports is the best-selling game, and you're like, there should be an asterisk next to that.
Yeah, for sure. Or it's like, oh, dude, Fortnite and Minecraft, it's like, what, the free games? Like, come on.
Yeah.
And I think maybe Pokemon racers could be a thing, but Pokemon's doing their own thing. I don't think they need it.
Oh, dude, apparently Pokopia is fucking incredible.
And
I've yet to actually play it.
I think one thing we're sleeping on, but it's not the racing one, is that Drag X Drive. You want to be the fucking the wheelchair basketball game?
Can you pull back up your internet real quick?
Yeah.
I need you to search something. Search if there's a Dragon Quest racing game.
Dragon Quest Race.
I feel like there is.
Okay,
it doesn't look like it. I don't know why that was in my brain that there was. Because I was going to be like, that's weird that there's a JRPG one.
There's cups and there's horse racing.
Oh, nah.
Yeah.
All right, I don't know why that was in there.
But yeah, that's pretty much what I got. It was just kind of just wanted to talk about what makes the best racing game and try to figure out what the best racing game is. And
I stand by that. Like, I probably like Crash Team Racing and Crash Nitro Kart more than I like Mario Kart.
Yeah.
But Mario Kart is more consistent.
For the general audience, if you put any of those games, people are going to like, I want Mario Kart.
Yes.
Because even if they don't know it, they know about it.
Yeah. And like we were saying earlier, with the opposite of Kirby, is I can hand anybody a controller and teach them how to play Mario Kart in 3 seconds.
Yeah. I'm like, hey, if you want to get crazy, this is how you drift, but like...
Yeah.
Put on smart steering, you're good.
Yeah, I tell people, I'm like, just get through like a lap or so. Like Cheyenne, she started playing Mario Kart with me, and she doesn't drift at all. And she'll come in like 23rd. And then through like 5 races, now she's drifting, and she's in like 5th.
Yeah, there you go.
You know, Kirby...
She's what, like 13?
She's 11.
11. Close enough.
So like Kirby, I can't just be like, well, because the machine you're using... You need to make sure that when you hit a corner, you're stopping, and then you're going to turn that arrow, and you're going to point in the direction you want to go, and then he'll take... That's fucking annoying, dude.
They're like, this one's a tank, so, like, you can bust through enemies, but you can't turn for shit.
Yeah, it's... No thanks.
Yeah. But I think, I mean, like, I'm good at racing games. It's just...
I'm just better at kart racers. That's why I've never...
Yeah.
We played a lot back on like PS2 and then into like the 360 and shit like that.
Need for Speed,
like
baby.
Need for Speed Underground 2 is incredible.
Mine was Most Wanted.
Most Wanted was super good.
That's why I had the idea for the Bowser and the police chasing shit.
But fun. Then I played a little bit of PGR back in the day. But that... So many games are getting so complicated that it's like I could go play... Madden like 2004 on GameCube. And it's so simple. A baseball game is so simple. But they have now made them to where like it really is like if you're a fan of football, new Madden games, you're picking your plays, you've got to press like it's so in depth that it's hard for me to do, and that's how I feel.
Yeah. Like could you imagine if you had to like shift in a Mario Kart game?
Oh, dude.
Like, that'd be fun. Like, they got that new steering wheel and the pedals out. I'm like, I want to try it. Yeah. I've done Labo racing before.
If they weren't like $100,
yeah,
I would buy one just because.
Like,
I feel like that new steering wheel is probably more than $100.
I did the Labo racing, and that was hard. You, like, turned into a motorcycle, and, like, it's hard. It was fun.
Yeah, Labo was...
Yeah.
Oh. What a weird thing Nintendo did.
So yeah,
they
guys,
sold us cardboard.
The big shocker, Mario Kart is awesome.
And it's always going to be awesome. And it's funny too because like me and you watched in this room naked
we were not
the Switch 2 Direct.
And it opened with Mario Kart.
Yeah, like dicks out.
No,
we watched it. You know what I mean? We got hard together watching it.
No, we didn't.
But then we saw the discourse online for the next 2 months of these games are too expensive. This console's too... It's so fucking stupid that they're doing this. And then guess what? Its sales killed it.
Yeah.
Like, even now, Mario Kart World, to me, it's not pulling me back in. But it's still selling fucking 10 million copies.
It would pull me back in if I got free DLC. Ain't gonna happen, though.
Or, I'm fine. I totally get paid DLC. But there's 2 things my paid DLC needs to be. It needs to be, like, not coming out a month later. Bonanza and fucking Legends EA. Yep. And I have to pay for it and then go, okay, you're adding shit to this game. Like the Bonanza thing with the whole like island. Yeah. Dude, you know what's crazy? I saw this clip, right? Fucking spoiler alert for Bonanza. There was a moment in Odyssey. I haven't played Odyssey since October of 2017. Right? Where they're talking to Pauline. And she asks, like, which one of these is a lie or which one is a truth or something similar like that. It was a weird clip, right? One of the options was, I once got kidnapped by a giant ape.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, that's really neat.
Yeah. So, like, then to kind of have that go back to, you know, Pauline and Bonanza and all that.
Yeah, Bonanza was fun, but it was just like Mario Kart World. It just became a grind, a collectathon halt, and I'm like, but I want to do it, but dude, I also don't like it.
Well, dude, but the thing that I'm liking about my Switch 2 is I just played Resident Evil. Only because they saved me money. You know what's fucking... So this is how crazy this is, right? I spent $90 on the Resident Evil Generations pack, right? Gave me Resident Evil 7, 8, and 9. 9 just came out, $70. If you buy 8 digitally, it's $50.
Damn.
If you buy 7 digitally, it's like $40. And because I bought this pack, it's the only way that you could get 7 and 8 physically. Granted, it's key card, people can complain, whatever. But I essentially saved $70 buying this thing instead of spending 70, 50, 40.
Yeah.
And I'm like, bet. Like, I was able to do that to the point now where you can buy, I didn't realize that you could buy 7 and 8 on Switch, but they were cloud. They have Resident Evil 2, 3, and 4 remake. Not 4. They have 2 and 3, but they're only cloud version. So there's all these rumors that they're going to do like actual physical copies or maybe another pack of the 2, 3, and 4 remake. And I'm just like, well, fuck, now I'm getting those. Those have been out on PS5. Those have been out on Xbox, and I never cared. But something about going, you know what? That seemed like a good deal for me to buy these 3 games. Got them $30 a piece. Then now I'm like, fuck, you're going to release more and I'm going to buy them.
Yep.
Like, would not have done that if they had just... Because, like, that thing didn't come out on... that collection wasn't on Xbox and wasn't on PS5.
Yeah.
Like, that was a Switch exclusive bundle. And obviously it's because they want to show people that, like, they're taking this seriously, you know, and and I'm like, cool. I just fucking got 3 games, beat 3 games.
Yep.
They were fun. And now when more Resident Evil games come out on my Switch 2, I'm going to fucking buy them. I can go buy these other ones on Xbox and PS5 right now. I don't fucking want to. I like having stuff on one console.
Yeah.
But like, that's what we need more of. And I think that's why Bonanza and Mario Kart World were like, hey man, here's a new Mario Kart and here's a new Donkey Kong because we're Nintendo. But then it's like, now we're at this point of like, you know, we got these Resident Evils. Next month we're getting that Pragmata game or whatever that people are pumped for from Capcom. And now we're in this little aspect of like third-party games. But Nintendo needs to up their first-party shit if they want to compete with now the fact that I can play fucking Resident Evil on my Switch. Why buy a new Mario game if that's going to happen?
Yep. And that's it.
Yeah.
We did it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was for David.
Oh, thanks, man.
He probably doesn't listen. He's got a kid now.
I just watched like your old DNA
You shouldn't.
gaming videos. You guys were playing Mario Kart and you're also playing Crash Nitro Team Tag, whatever it's called. And David is like, bro, I can feel Tyler judging me. I can feel him looking at me losing. Yeah. And I'm like, bro, I never played.